I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be all that you need is within you now. All the success that you want in life, or the success that you want with women, or whatever it is that you feel is missing, everything you need is already within you now. The only thing that keeps you from the things that you want in life is your belief that you are separate from the things that you want, or the beliefs that you have that tell you, oh, it'll never work out, your fear of rejection. I mean, because human beings have two primary fears. The first one is fear that we're not enough. In other words, fear that we don't have what it takes to get what we want, or to get somebody to love us, or to like us, or to get the job that we want. And the second primary fear is fear that we won't be loved or accepted by our peers when we go for the things that we want. Especially if you've got negative people in your life, because if you want to be successful in life, you've got to make sure you surround yourself with loving, nurturing, positive, uplifting people that believe in you, the people that encourage you, people that tell you that you can do it. Because if you have negative people that are always going, oh, that's a stupid idea, oh, you'll fucking never get that job, oh, that girl will never go out with you, you're such a fucking idiot, and they say things like that, those people are dream killers. The quality of your life is in direct proportion to the quality of the people that you consistently spend your time with. That's something to think about. I've got an email here from a viewer, and he says, "Hi Corey, I hope you're doing well. I've been following you for some time now, and what you're teaching makes sense when it concerns the women's way of approaching men. I have a question. You are a person who has strong beliefs in the power of the subconscious mind. I believe I've heard you talk about this at times, and I guess you also know about the source the source within each and every one of us, and how we can connect to it and be in control and attain our higher selves. Here's my question. Why do we have to change our attitudes and ways towards women so that we can gain their love and attention? Isn't it enough to just connect to source and let our charisma, which we all have, make its path in finding the right woman?" Well, here's the deal, is that we've all been conditioned by society and our peer groups, especially when you look at the garbage that's on TV as entertainment, or all the movies that we see, and it's just constantly bombarding us with these false, inaccurate archetypes that basically teach men to act like women, and it teaches women to act like men, which completely destroys the polarity in the relationship. And so you see on TV, basically guys acting like a stalker, or acting like a woman will get beautiful women to fall in love with them. And of course, in the movies and TV, it always works. But when you try that shit in real life, it doesn't. And so you have limiting beliefs and negative things running around in your mind that are basically sabotaging yourself or your success, and basically psyching yourself out. Oh, it'll never work out. I'll never get what I want. That girl will never like me. And so instead of internally giving ourselves the reasons why what we want is easy to find, if we just ask for it and we just go for it, most of us are telling ourselves things internally like, oh, she probably won't like me. She probably has a boyfriend. That job that I want, they're probably not hiring anybody, or they probably wouldn't like me, or I'm not smart enough, or I don't have enough education. Those are the kind of things that are running around internally that are basically causing us to not take any action at all. And so that's the problem in a nutshell, is the limiting beliefs and the things that we tell ourselves internally, our own inner game that says we don't deserve to have what we want. And so instead of focusing on reasons why we deserve what we want, we focus on all of the reasons why we can't have what it is that we want. And so we perceive ourselves as disconnected, and we're not connected to the things that we want in life, and we can never have the things that we want. And so therefore, we take no action at all. And here's the thing. Dale Carnegie said, inaction breeds doubt and fear. Taking action breeds confidence and courage. And the more you take action, I say this all the time in countless videos, repetition is the mother of skill. That's why you must practice the things I teach over and over and over again, because that's what it takes when you interact with enough women and you talk to enough women, or going for the jobs that you want, when you got to talk to enough different employers and go on enough interviews and be persistent and communicate through your persistence that you're not going to give up, and eventually you're going to get the things that you want in life. But you have to take action, because the more you take action, the more comfortable you're going to feel. The more you'll start to see that the things I talk about, holy shit, that guy Corey really knows what he's talking about, and what he teaches actually works. And so when you replace your limiting beliefs and fears with actual real world experience of interacting with women or employers or investors, if you're looking for investors for your business or whatever, you start to realize that you actually can have the things you want. And it's really just a matter of taking action and not being deterred by failure. I mean, when you look at baseball players, the best paid baseball players basically fail. They strike out every 7 out of 10 times at bat. And so they fail more than they succeed. And in life, if it's being an entrepreneur, most of your ideas and things that you think will work, they don't work. But it's a series of trial and error. When you try things and something doesn't work, you just simply continually change your approach until you find something that works. Just like when you look at children and you ask a parent, it's like, so at what point are you going to give up on your kid walking, as long as they're obviously normal and healthy? A parent will look at you and say, well, I'm going to keep picking him up until he finally gets it and figures it out. We don't think that way as adults. And so he says, I must admit that I've been heartbroken in the past, but that was because I was disconnected. And when you disconnect, you also disconnect from the one you love. The bond won't be there to keep you together, because it's basically, like Wayne Dyer says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Literally, the things you look at and believe in change. But if you believe in possibilities, you're going to see possibilities. If you believe that life can't be the way that you want it to, all you're going to see is obstacles and things that are hindrances or excuses why you can't have what it is that you want. And so that's what you need to focus on. You got to focus on the things that you want in life, and you got to take action. Because you can sit and you can watch countless videos of mine and read my book 10 times, but if you're not actually out there taking action, knowledge is only potential power. Knowledge only becomes power when you actually apply the things that I teach, because it's in applying things that I teach that you get experience. And experience is what builds confidence. And what is confidence? Confidence is simply doing something that you know how to do and doing it really well. And that only comes by doing and repeating, getting life experience over and over and over again. And eventually you replace all your limiting fears, your doubts, your limiting beliefs with real-world experiences of successes. And you're not going to be successful every time you approach a girl that you like. As a matter of fact, most of the women that you approach are going to probably turn you down. That's just the way it is. But until you do it enough and you get good at it, and you start to get some successes, you start to differentiate and see the difference between women you got a chance with and women that you don't. And eventually you'll just approach more and more women that you got a chance with than women that you don't, and naturally your success ratio will go up. So if you have a question you want to ask me, or a topic you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which is going to be on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. And if you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. And you can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which is going to be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, go to my website, and on the right-hand column underneath the email sign-up box is a box that has a link that will take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, on the right-hand side of the download page, there's a button you can click to download a free e-reader app for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer. It only takes a matter of seconds to download and install the app and complete the purchase of my book. And if you appreciate the value of the information in my videos and the articles on my website and my newsletter, you can show your appreciation by going to my website, and at the Wibbia, on the bottom of your screen, the Wibbia toolbar, there's a PayPal donate button. Click it and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.